Alright, so now that I have your attention, I want to make this first episode about 3 things. I want you to keep these 3 things in the back of your mind as you push forward in 2022. Whether you're just starting to live, maybe you've been out of it for a while, the pandemic, personal things occurred, and you're just heading back. This video is for you. So the 3 things to keep in the back of your mind are these. Alright, so the number 1 thing is it's you against you. Face out any person out there, any fitness influencer, anyone that you know whose body you admire, but like, man, I want their physique. Face that out. Do not have that in the back of your mind. It's you against you. That means that essentially any progress is progress. You have to focus on being better than who you were before. If you were able to run a mile in 10 minutes and now you can run a mile in 8 minutes, you run a mile in 15 minutes, now you run a mile in 30 minutes. Hey, that is an improvement. You're better than who you were before. Always strive for improvements. Always strive to be better than who you were before. That's what matters. Don't worry about anybody else. Don't set yourself up that way. It's you against you. Focus on that and that alone. Number 2 is set realistic goals, okay? So if you know that you're a person, for example, that struggles with eating, binge eating a lot, you love food. Who doesn't love food? We all love food, right? But let's say you struggle with sticking to a strict diet. And maybe your body wasn't meant to be single digit body fat, right? To be very lean. If you know that's who you are genetically, then set realistic goals. Don't set goals to where, hey, I have to drop 50 pounds in 2 months, all right? Let's not go there, okay? I know you may have that wedding coming up. You may have, maybe summer's right around the corner, who knows? But be realistic, okay? Set realistic goals. Ultimately, you want to enjoy your journey. Be passionate, be happy. This is a lifestyle. It's not a fad. It's not just a few months thing. You have to have realistic goals so you can stick to them, so you're not all over the place flopping over and losing weight and gaining weight, losing weight and gaining weight, and restricting your diet, and then you're gonna go binge and just eat everything over again because you're so hungry and you've been depriving yourself of delicious food. For example, losing 1 pound every week, every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks. Set realistic goals, something that's attainable, okay? Slowly but surely, you'll get there, but just be consistent by setting those realistic goals and not being all over the place. All right, so number 3, and this one might be the most important of all the other 2, is ignore the BS. Man, remember this one. Ignore the BS, because it's gonna come from all angles like an avalanche is storming down on you. Man, especially if you're someone who's used to going to the gym and stopping, dieting and stopping, flip-flopping back and forth. You're gonna have people from all angles saying, why aren't you consistent? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Why are you going back to the gym? Why are you going back to working out? It never works. As I mentioned in my previous videos, is make sure that it's you against you and set realistic goals, okay? There's gonna be a lifestyle change, right? In order to do that, you have to ignore the BS. We all go through something. We all have to start over. Make sure you start over wisely. And part of that wisdom is ignoring that negativity. Just block it out. Set this and make it happen. So ignore that and you're going to be amazing. You're going to be on the right track, onto bigger and better things, especially since it's the new year. So let's go. Ignore the BS, set realistic goals, and it's you against you.